Hello, everybody. I just want to remind you that if you're a performer, you should unmute yourselves. And if you had, well, then I guess we're ready for a show.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show. Things are going to happen. It's cold here in Rhode Island, but it's warm.
Who's ready to have a chill night with us?
Keep it cool, people. 10 degrees cool.
All right. Hello, 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 and hello. Or just keep knocking me out of there. That's fine. It's always fun when Zoom doesn't want to play along. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bring Your Own Improv. So glad you guys can join us. We're going to have a heck of a fun time in our family-friendly show right now. If you are out watching on Facebook and you're like, oh, what's going on with this show? Check out bringyourownimprov.com and you can actually join us in the Zoom room. There are links to do that. Bring you right to our family-friendly show, and then you'd be able to participate and give great suggestions. Or if you're chilling and you just want to watch, that's fine. You can do that too. Feel free to join us. Either way you please. If you're watching this later on YouTube and 10 years from now, please enjoy the whole show. It's a lot of fun. We hope you do. Make sure that you like and share. Our show is Pay What You Wish. That means if you're like, hey, I'm enjoying this show, I would like to support the arts and patronage, well, then you pay whatever you like for a ticket. You could pay us, $10 a ticket, or if you think we're worth it, $20 a ticket, or if you're like, you're the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life, $50 a ticket, well, we will absolutely be just blown away with your generosity for our tickets. There's a link down in the chat of either Facebook or here in the Zoom room where you can do that either through our Venmo or through a PayPal link. So we hope you're able to support the arts tonight. And yeah, so that's great. Speaking of the chat, that is down in the corner over here. So there's a link at the bottom to pull up chat. And then the link is over, the chat is over in the corner, or if you're on your phone, it's slightly in a different place, and I'll figure out where that is eventually. Let's see if that chat's working. Right now, think of something that is really, really warm and put that in the chat. Because I think all of us right now would really like things that make us think warm, wonderful, comforting thoughts. So popping those in the chat. I'm seeing some great stuff in there right now. It's always good to have some hot cocoa and a little bit of soup to get her through. And if you're Bernie Sanders, apparently you need mittens. So that's always good. I really enjoyed that meme for the whole week, and it really worked out well. Okay, so my name is Daniel. I'm going to be hosting this evening, and that's okay because I'm supported by an amazing cast that's coming here this evening. I've got Eric.
I certainly hope Meredith doesn't replace me.
I've got Meredith.
Oh, I replaced Eric. Whoops.
I got Chrissy.
And I wasn't almost on mute.
Mallory.
Hey, we've got this technology thing kind of down.
And Jonathan.
No, we don't. There we go. All right, now we got it. Yeah. Technology, yay.
And of course, we've got all of you, and nothing would be complete without, obviously, Carrie, who's got a very important part of this show right now. She's in charge of our featured audience member. Now, if you came into the show, you probably put your name in her cup, and that's going to be drawn, and you be our featured audience member for the evening. So again, if you're on Facebook, jump in or come see us at the 9 and maybe you could be fam. She's going to draw that. We're going to ask them a few questions. It's really easy. And then you're going to be inspired for the beginning of our show and maybe further into it. Carrie, there's a lot of wonderful people out there. Who's in the cup that you're going to draw?
So tonight, well, for the 7 o'clock, our fam is Haley.
Haley! Oh, fantastic.
Is with Sean. So I'm going to unmute.
Right. No problem. And the two interviews there, Eric and Meredith, are going to take over.
Hello.
Hi. It's Daniel again.
How am I still here?
I got you.
Like to stay out of the show.
Hi.
You guys do an interview. I'll figure out how to get rid of myself. People.
I hate. So is this your first time watching us? No? Okay, so you know how this works?
Yep.
How old are you, Haley?
6.
6.
6. That's awesome. Okay. Do you like Disney?
Yep. Of course
Yeah.
I do.
Of course you do. Heck yeah. What is your favorite Disney movie?
Moana, because I love the music.
I also love Moana. That's a good choice.
Haley, I've got an 8-year-old daughter, and her favorite thing in the world is Frozen. And seeing as it's so cold today, are you a big Frozen fan too? Yeah?
Yep.
Who's your favorite Frozen character?
Elsa.
Elsa. And what is it about Elsa that's so great?
Because she has magic powers.
Because she has what power?
Magic powers.
Magic powers.
So, Haley, magic powers are super exciting. What kind of magic powers would you like to have?
Heat.
Heat?
Heat.
Yeah, what would you do with the heat powers?
If it's cold, I can make it hot.
That's the
So
way
you
heat
think
really
the
works.
opposite of Elsa.
Yeah.
Okay, if you were a princess with heat powers, like, would you have an enemy? Would you have a nemesis that you would have to fight with those?
I don't know.
You don't know?
How about this? You are it's blizzardy out, and you're getting a snow day, but you know that you can make the snow day go away if you used your heat powers. Would you do it?
Yep.
That's an answer I like to hear because school is fun, right? Yeah.
All right, so I'll ask a question, go away from the Disney questions. Are you going to school in school, or are you doing school from home right now?
From home.
From home. And do you like learning from home more or less than when you go into school?
Home.
Home? What's so great about it? What's the best thing about doing school from home?
Because it's more quicker.
Because it's more quicker.
And efficient. Because school is usually an hour or 2.
I see. So instead of being in school for like a long, long time, you can just spend a little bit of time doing a lot of work and working really hard, and you have the rest of the day to yourself.
Yeah. Also, my birthday's in 15 days.
In 15 days?
15.
My birthday is in 8 days. Actually 7. It's a week from today.
My birthday is way farther away from that. But that was amazing. Thank you so much, Haley. We're going to use all of that wonderful information that you just gave us in our first game of the night, which is a game we like to call Last Line, First Line. So in this game, there are going to be 3 groups of 2 actors, and every group will be doing their own little special scene. Now, let's say Daniel and I are in a scene together, and we're doing our scene, we're having a great time, and Chrissy hears something and goes, wow, that would be perfect in my scene. She's gonna clap and say clap. She will repeat the exact same line, and her scene will go on. And we will do that until it's not funny anymore. So I'm gonna take a few things from the board. Chrissy, what's one fun thing from the board?
Ooh, I saw make it hot.
Make it hot. So Jonathan and Eric are going to be a team because they're down in the bottom together. So you guys are going to have the theme heat. All right. Now, I think Meredith and Chrissy together, I think you guys should have school.
You mind if I
Whatever
have your
school
phone?
inspires you to do. Now, Haley, I have a very important question for you. It'll look like I'm cheating if I pick what I'm gonna do. So can you give me your favorite animal on the planet? Can be real, can be fake, your favorite animal.
It's real and it's very strong. It's called a elephant.
An elephant. All right, so Daniel and I are going to do a scene about elephants. Let's start off with Meredith and Chrissy.
Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous right now.
I know it's our first day of dog school, and I really hope that all the other dogs like us.
They don't sound like they like us right now. They're so loud.
I know they're very loud here, but listen, I got a lot of biscuits that I brought with me, so we're going to be the most popular girls in dog school.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't wait to be well liked by new friends.
Oh, I hate them.
I can't wait to be well liked by new friends. I mean,
I know.
Great.
We've been here so long.
oh, I forget how long it's been. I mean, I have a good memory, but I can't remember that far away.
I know.
Clap. I can't remember that far away, comrade, since I've been warm. It's
Yes.
so cold here.
It is like the heat has totally forsaken us.
It is.
My
Yes.
borscht is very cold.
You've got a borscht cube.
I cannot even get spoon in.
Spoon is futile.
It's like giant borscht ice cube.
Is borscht sickle.
It's gross. Would give anything to have a nice bowl of Cocoa Puffs.
We wait in line for Cocoa Puffs.
What's worse? Oh, I would give anything for a bowl of Cocoa Puffs.
You know that dogs can't have chocolate.
But it just seems like it'll be the best thing ever.
I know.
But it feels like it'd be the best thing ever to have more friends.
I know. So many more friends at the zoo would be nice. I mean, we could have a race down the end of the room, and we could paint again.
I
Oh,
wanna
painting.
I want to just sit there and paint trunks all day long.
Those are my favorite, especially when you get to the top, you can start adding trees.
Yeah, trees on top of the trunks. I've got a lot of junk to put in each trunk.
Yeah.
I tried to make friends with the cheetahs, but they just kept chasing me around.
Clap! I tried to make friends with the cheetahs, but they just kept chasing me around, so that's why I'm no longer a service animal for cheetahs.
Oh, man, we really have to get better at this. I mean, we've trained for this. We're supposed to be the fastest service animals ever.
Yeah, but maybe we can try listening really, really good this time.
Clap. Maybe we could try listening very, very good this time.
I listen, comrade, and all I hear is my breath freezing and shattering on the ground.
Clap, shattering on the ground. I mean, I didn't want the armadillo to shatter on the ground, but I stepped on him.
No, well, you were playing soccer, and sometimes that happens. I mean, they just roll up like that.
It's so sad. Now he has to grow a new shell.
Yeah, like that turtle.
Oh, Turtle wasn't my fault. He just didn't realize he moved slower than I did.
I know, it's okay. We're here for you.
Oh,
Clap. I know. It's okay. We're here for you.
Clap. I know. It's okay. We're here for you.
and
And
scene.
So in my screen has gone away. I can't actually. There we go. Let's take technology, right? Y'all stop clicking. I'm trying to do a thing. Chrissy, stop clicking. Do a thing. Chrissy! Chrissy! See what I have to deal with? It's so unfortunate. But what is fortunate is actually segues. We're going to play a game called Fortunately, Unfortunately. And unfortunately, we're going to tell a story. And this is actually one of our first games that we can take a volunteer. What's going to happen is Daniel's going to tell a story with one of you, and Eric and Meredith have to act that story out. But here's the fun part. You only have to either give the fortunate or the unfortunate. It's up to you. Do I have anybody that thinks they want to play, wants to hang out and play? All right, let me look over here in the chat over that way, over there. So let's see what we got. We got Corey. So let's bring Corey in. Corey, would you like to be fortunately, or I saw him, he disappeared. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
I'm here.
Corey, do you want to be fortunately or unfortunately?
Depends upon who's always playing it.
Corey, I need you to right now look at your screen and you will see the 4 people that are playing the game. We're going to go into speaker view, which is a great reminder, audience, if you're watching at home, up in the corner over there, click speaker view. Gallery view, not really for you.
Unfortunately, Jonathan.
Unfortunately. All right. You know what, Chrissy, can you just pipe in really quick? I need something from that board that Haley gave us.
Ooh, she gave us magic powers.
Magic powers. So I want to see a story about magic powers. And Corey, I'm going to start this off. So I'll start it off with, fortunately, there was once a little ladybug who had magical powers.
Fortunately, there was a little ladybug with natural magical powers.
Zap, zap, zippity, zoom. I got another mushroom.
Unfortunately, the magical powers were not as big as they thought they would.
Somehow, I thought when I bought a magical ladybug, it'd be bigger.
Fortunately, Jack looked at the little ladybug and knew that she had potential.
But you know what? I like the cut of your jib, ladybug. I think we can go places.
Unfortunately, the ladybug was like 10 years old at the time.
I'm quite old for a ladybug, so I hope we spend our time wisely.
Fortunately, Jack was able to teach an old ladybug new tricks.
And sit. I did it! Yay!
Unfortunately, the ladybug lost control and started calling in a bunch of other ladybugs.
Oh no. Where are all these ladybugs coming from? How am I supposed to tell you apart?
Fortunately, they all wrapped Jack in a warm hug.
Wow, it's like I'm being hugged by 84,872 legs.
Unfortunately, the other ladybugs were trying to attack the other ladybug.
Oh dear, why don't you accept me as your queen? No!
Fortunately, she was a magical ladybug, and she had the amazing power to form them into any shape that she wanted.
A giant mushroom! Zip zap zappity zoom! Mushroom!
Unfortunately, the mushrooms were made out of triangle shaped.
These mushrooms don't look right. Kind of looks like a weird Dorito.
Fortunately, Jack was really good at geometry because he had just started learning it, and he was able to build an entire triangle kingdom.
If I take these triangles and I put them together, it could become a giant dodecahedron and we can all live on it.
Unfortunately, the mushroom Doritos tasted horribly.
This is why you shouldn't eat our planet.
Fortunately, the Dorito company puts out lots of flavors that are terrible, so it wasn't a big deal.
What we need to understand is that we have options. So zip zop zoppity zoo, I'm going to make a Dorito out of you. Ha!
And scene on that. Ooh, a nice Eric flavored Dorito. Sounds good.
No one wants that.
Everybody, the next game that we are going to play is a fantastic game that we like to call Marriage Counselor. So Mallory is going to be playing a wonderful, smart, beautiful marriage counselor. We are going to send her away to the breakout room, and we're going to bring in our problem couple. So Jonathan is having some problems in his marriage, and maybe one of you will be married to him today. So what's going to happen is he is going to have a problem. His partner is going to have a problem, and together they will have another problem. And Mallory, who's left the room, is going to have to try and figure out what those problems are. And you as our audience are going to help us out, but I'll get to that very shortly. First of all, would anyone like to play one half of the problem couple? You can
It's okay,
volunteer.
they're just my feelings.
I know you get to be married to Jonathan. Look
I
at
know,
that great
seriously.
beard.
Don't everybody jump.
Well,
Great.
oh,
I
I like
don't
it.
wanna
We
leave-
have we
I
have a
don't leave my
volunteer.
fellow mate alone.
All right,
Excellent.
rock on, rock on.
So Daniel and Jonathan are going to be our couple today, and they are going to have, as I said, a problem each. So let's see. For Daniel, what is a problem, can you put in the chat, that you might have as a 6-year-old? Good age to be. So if you're 6 years old, what's a problem you might have? Maybe something going on in school. Pop that right in the chat. Anyone? Any 6-year-olds with problems? I guess not. Guess not. So you know what? We'll go with.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, a lost cell phone.
Who the heck has a cell phone at 6 years old?
Apparently me.
What
Well,
the heck?
That's going to be
Read
so
the book, kids. Come on.
excellent. Daniel's problem is that he lost his cell phone charger. And for Jonathan, I see some good ones in here. Oh, I like this one. Oh, he's got some trouble coloring within the lines. That's a
the truth, lady.
That is. Now together, they're going to have a big problem. So let's think about big problems. What is a problem that maybe what do you think an alien would have problems with in their everyday alien life? Ooh, space is too dark. Ooh, getting lost. Okay, how about this? Together, you're afraid of getting lost in the dark. Excellent. So can we recap our problem? Daniel, what is your problem?
Do we have a together problem, or we just have each our own individual problems?
Oh, I'm sorry. What I thought together was that you get lost in the dark. Was that you, Jonathan?
Okay, together we lost. I got completely
together we lost
sidetracked. Can you recap for us?
Okay, so Daniel.
This is why we're in therapy, Daniel.
This is what Daniel lost his cell phone charger.
Lost my cell phone charger.
Give you one, Jonathan? I did?
Yeah, but I don't remember what it is.
I forgot it too. What?
Scroll back up.
Let me scroll up
I
here.
don't I'm having trouble coloring within the lines.
There we go. There we go. So Jonathan is having trouble coloring in the lines, and together they're afraid
the
of being
dark.
lost in the dark.
Lost in the dark.
Lost in the dark. And
Dark is fine. We just don't want to get lost in the dark.
That's
Right.
right.
Okay.
now,
All right.
important thing for everybody here, you will see there is a reaction button. So if Mallory is starting to get close, you can give her a thumbs up sign. So you can also give it on your screen like this. Good job. And when she gets it, when she gets one of those problems and the problem together, you're going to give her some applause. We've got our little clap emoji. So excellent. We're going to be bringing her back in. She should be back in shortly. And fingers crossed, our actors remember their problems. Excellent. Oh, doctor, your patients are here. Here you go. I'll leave you to it.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. Hi, friends. How are we doing today?
I'm not sure. I'm having communication issues.
Communication issues. Well, this is the age of technology, so that is, yeah, that can be hard. You know, people scrolling on their phones all day.
Yeah, that'd be helpful. That'd be helpful.
Are we still on a flip phone? Have we not gotten rid of the Nokia yet?
No, I had one of those at one point. I had the green and gray screen, and then I had the green and black screen, and then I had the one that just like the bars that were up, and then I had.
But that would have been, if you had kept those, we still have the ones for that one.
Yeah, well, I know they don't fit. None of the old ones fit. It's just not.
They change it every time, so you don't have that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're having trouble charging your phones? Are you?
I am.
Yeah. Is that charge port not? Does it never fit?
Well, the other ones don't. I just need the one that does.
Oh. Yeah. If you have the wrong charger, that can be an issue.
That would be a problem. But my problem is I have those chargers. I need the one I don't have. Put it somewhere, but then we don't have a lot of lights in our house.
Well, where did you leave it, dear?
I don't know. I can't see anything in there.
Do you not have lights?
Listen, that's for later. You just
it's a future problem. Okay.
One thing at a time.
Okay.
It's part of my problem because I'd be able to do it if.
Okay. If you're allowed to, you're having charger issues.
Yeah. Like I look up the map, but it's dead.
And the worst part is he keeps looking and he's like 47, 45. You should help. 42. Well, put it away.
So you let your phone's battery get to like that 1% before you stick it on the charger?
No. I mean, it went all the way.
Oh, you let your phone die?
Yeah, I know, because I couldn't find.
You couldn't find your charger.
No, it's almost like in order to do that, I would have to have the problem not to be able to find it.
There's almost like a word for that when you can't find
missing?
Something. Not that
shorter word.
Lost?
Oh yeah.
Lost. Yeah. Well, you know, I am a licensed therapist, got my degree in crayons, so I know all the really big words.
Oh, okay. I understand. Well, so can you just say it for me?
You lost your phone charger.
I did.
It's okay. We'll find it, I promise.
Can we just go back and talk about the crayons, because that would actually be really helpful for me? Can we?
Of course. We can go back to the crayons. Look at my degrees. They're all in fun colors.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah.
You're going to use that word when you know what my problem is? You're going to use that word with my problem? Really?
Not a fan of that. Do you prefer pigmentation?
Oh, you think you're smart with your fancy degree, and you know what my issue is with that, don't you?
Yeah, of course I do. I'm going to my own therapist because of that. No, not at all. Yeah, you have that thing where if a color's not a certain shade or hue, you get.
So it's not really as much as like its description as its location that's the issue.
You know, it's just when you try, I'm all over the place. All over the place.
Coloring inside those lines in coloring books is very difficult.
Yeah. It
is.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're just playing a game of you getting it more accurately.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're thinking outside the box.
Oh, I need to go inside the box.
Well, he can't.
I can't.
Oh, you're just always out of the box, keeping everything
Hey, can I ask you a question? Can you
course.
read the space here?
The space in your pot, like a hand turkey?
No, don't worry about the hand, but the space in between. Can you read?
Four.
Can you read
There's,
that?
there's 4?
No, just the area.
That's counting. That's counting.
How about
But you're
this?
very good on counting.
Can you read in
I'm
here?
having trouble being in the same space? Coloring in
No.
space?
It's a good thing that we're doing improv because you don't have to remember these.
No,
Yeah. Your lines?
Oh,
Coloring in
yeah.
the lines. Oh, yes. See, again, degrees. Don't remember small words.
Okay.
All
Okay,
right.
so now we just need you to put it together.
Yeah, you don't like coloring in the lines.
Okay, we're very, very close right now.
Very close.
Please only add one word. Don't
If
do
only
more
it
than-
wasn't my preference. I don't feel it's a preference. I feel that it's just something that happens to me. It's not that I dislike it.
I agree with the chat. Unfortunately, they're the ones that have to clap.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is on you guys. Coloring in the lines with crayons? With colored pencils? Drawing in the line? Coloring in the spaces?
Hey, what's that buzzing around you with the honey on it?
Bees?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
What?
He's a tiny, teeny weeny one of those.
What?
So there's an activity and we're supposed to do it this way, like this, but I just it's all here and here and here, but
Connecting the
not.
dots?
Yeah.
No.
You know what? I'm gonna put some things in the middle of some bread. What would you call that? Like we put peanut butter and jelly in there, like
It would be like a sandwich.
right. And you put them with the bread.
In between.
Oh yeah, right.
Coloring in between the lines?
Yeah, but
If only I could do that.
Oh, I'm so sorry you can't. It's a trouble. I know, but you're gonna have to let it go and just try some abstract art. There are no lines, so you can really just kind of go off on your own.
well, everything's abstract art in our house. I mean, there's a reason he can't do that. And I'd complain about it, but I can't even see the problem.
Did you guys lose all your light bulbs again?
There's that word again. That word again.
I know.
That word.
I want to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. I just don't know what's gonna happen when I get there. Or if I'll get there.
And then I'd have to find you. And what if I misplaced my way?
Oh no.
I would hate it if I misplaced my way.
You can't find the light? You've lost your light switches? Your
Oh,
light
that
bulbs?
is so close.
You lost electricity?
Well, just keep using the L word, okay?
Okay, so it is something we've lost.
Well,
It would be. Oh my God! Oh, sorry, I was terrifying for a moment. I was absolutely terrified. Oh,
Wait,
I didn't know
wait.
where I was.
My friends, it's okay to be lost in the dark sometimes.
is it?
But
Is it?
Yes, I know you're a little scared of the dark, but you
Yeah,
have
okay. Yeah.
I have this great new invention. It's called a flashlight. You can put one on your person. You can keep one by your bedside table. Then if you get up and you're lost in the dark, you can grab your flashlight and turn it on for a little bit
Because then we won't be
of lost in
right, and we also won't be.
the dark. Lost in the dark.
Yeah.
I said that already.
An emotion we're kind of
You're
trying
scared of the dark.
There's a word missing that you had before that we told you not to let go.
Lost and scared in the dark. Lost.
I'm clapping.
Great job, Detective Marriage Counselor Mallory. Now I'm going to pass it over to my other friend with dark hair and glasses, but she's on mute, so I can pretend to be her. Oh no, I'm on mute. Oh, I'm sad now. We're next going to play a game that's called Revolver. But wait, let me fix my voice. I can't figure out this mute thing. I'm an old ladybug. Oh, now I'm off the screen.
I figured it out. I forgot how to unmute. Yikes. Well, team, that was almost a segue. How about this? We're going to play a game called Revolver. What's going to happen is we're going to have 4 different people up here on the screen, and we're going to have 4 different scenes. That's right. With those 4 people, we're going to rotate around, revolve around these 4 people as soon as they hop onto the screen. Excellent. And with these 4 people, we're going to have 4 two-people scenes, 2-person scenes. So, for example, me and Eric would be a scene. Eric and Daniel would be a scene. Daniel and Chrissy would be a scene. And then Chrissy and I will be a scene. Now, I'm not going to play this round. Instead, what's going to happen is one of you is going to play this game. So if you do want to play, go ahead and throw your name in the chat. And we'll go ahead and we will play. So what's going to happen is at any point in time, the scene will progress, and then I will get to say group 1 or group 2, and the scene has to change to that group. Seeing nobody really volunteer right now, let's go ahead and grab someone from our handy dandy group. Jonathan, yay! So let's go ahead and create some gets for our scenes. So first we're gonna have Eric and Chrissy. Chrissy, though, I'd like to have something from the board. What have we not done from the board yet?
We have not done Moana.
Moana! Oh, I love Moana. All right, our next scene is going to be Chrissy and Jonathan, but could I have something that is silly that your pet does? What's something silly that your pet does? Go ahead and type that in the chat. And sometimes when I say silly, I also mean annoying. Oh, Boops. So, Boops the nose, Chrissy and Jonathan, that is going to be your scene. All right, so let's think. Jonathan and Daniel, your scene, let's think about this. Ooh, bowl. Bowl reminds me of cereal. What's someone's favorite cereal? Let's go ahead and type that in the chat. Is it Raisin Bran? Okay, so Daniel and Jonathan, your scene is going to be on raisins. And then Daniel and Eric, let's go ahead back one more time to the board. I recall something happening in 15 days. So why don't we say 15 days for Eric and Daniel? Let's go ahead and recap those scenes. Eric and Chrissy, what is your scene?
Moana.
Excellent. Chrissy and Jonathan, what is your scene? Group 2, what is your scene?
Oops,
Boop.
the nose.
The nose.
Boops the nose. Excellent. Then we have Jonathan and Daniel. Group 3, what is yours?
Raisins.
And then group 4, Eric and Daniel, what is yours?
15 days.
15 days. Excellent. So why don't we go ahead, get started on group 3.
I've been in the sun too long.
Up you in something moisturizing. Do you moisturize? Maybe exfoliate?
I exfoliated once back in 1815, but it just hasn't sunken in yet.
You need a loofah.
I'm aloof enough. I hardly move.
Group 1.
That has to be the dumbest chicken I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh. I know. Did you see that I put some corn seed over there and he just like pecked it? He didn't even eat it.
I think he eats more rocks than he does seeds.
Yeah. You know, I read a story once about a chicken that ate a rock and then it turned into an elephant.
That sounds
Group 2.
great.
Oh, Mom! That was less than affectionate.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, sometimes I get a little carried away.
I'm bleeding. Carried away? Mom?
It's going to make you big and strong in the end. So, I mean, what's a little boop or a big boop here or there?
A concussion, Mom. It's a concussion.
Group 3.
Wait a second. How long has it been since you bathed?
What are you doing here?
Those.
I
So
think
nice.
that's
Look,
the
we
loofah.
have visitors.
Looks like the loofah. It's scratchy and brisk and sort of lived under the sea at one point. It must be a
Oh.
loofah.
Scratchy and brisk and live under the sea. He's not talking anymore. Wait, he over
Group
here.
4. 4.
I can't count. How many days has it been?
I don't know. If I just keep staring at this one date, maybe it'll turn.
Calendars don't work that way. We actually have to wait, you know.
But I've really learned the SAT definition of the word defenestrate.
Wow, that's a big one. Yesterday it was chicken.
I know. I stared and read the word chicken and definition so many times.
If you could defenestrate, does that mean you could fenestrate?
I suppose so. If I go outside and I throw the chicken inside, I think that means that we can eat it.
Group 2.
I'm just going to stand like this, Mother. I don't know what you're doing. Can't we just hug?
It's just
Can
a
we just
little
hug?
boop. Just a little boop.
Can't we just hug like other families?
Well, I guess we could, but this is a lot more fun.
Group 3.
And then you introduced me to this scratchy sponge, and now I only have 4 toes.
And scene. Oh gosh. I almost left the meeting. That toes need to stay on you. So that was a fun scene. I guess next what we're gonna have is a game that Eric will tell us about.
Yeah, I'm going to do it because I said so. That's why. So let's play a game called Because I Said So. And because I said so, I am going to play a young child, possibly the age of 6 years old. And I am going to have a series of parents. And my parents are going to answer my questions. Because I'm willing to bet that Haley asks why a lot. Because I know my daughter did when she was 6. So I'm going to have a couple of parents here, and I'm going to keep asking them questions until they either repeat an answer, give me an answer I don't like, or they get frustrated and say, because I said
so.
So, do we think that we have anybody out there who might be able to answer questions from a 6-year-old? Anyone at all? We can take up to 3 people. We've got Corey. And both Sean and Haley want to play. So that's a double dip there on the Sean and Haley cam. So what we'll do then is we will have Corey will go after Meredith or Daniel, whichever one gets kicked out. And then we've got, we'll put Haley in right after Chrissy. And then we will do Sean right after Mallory. Daniel's saying no, and he's switching.
No. You can do whatever you want. Meredith are having fun with a separate game.
Okay. I'm just sitting here talking to myself, apparently. All right. So, does everyone have the order? Anyone have any questions? Except for me, I've got questions. Chrissy, could you give us something off the board that we haven't talked about yet?
Ooh, we haven't really talked about elephants.
Elephants. Okay, so we'll start off with elephants. And my first question I'll direct to Daniel. Why are elephants' noses so big?
Oh, so they can pick up your luggage.
Why?
Because elephants are excellent travel companions.
Why?
Because nobody's going to mess with you when an elephant's next to you.
Why would someone mess with you when there's an elephant near you?
They wouldn't mess with you at all. In fact, they would want to be your friend.
Why do they want to be my friend?
Because they know they're going to get a lot of peanut shells out of the deal.
Why do you not want peanut shells?
You wouldn't really want peanut shells because they could get really messy and dusty.
Why?
Because when they crack up and they turn into a powder, then they leave a trail for people to know where to find you and the elephant.
No, I don't go for that because they closed Ground Round because of that problem years ago. Next. So, why would they close a restaurant when it's fun to eat there?
They would close a restaurant because sometimes restaurants are tired and they need to sleep.
Why?
Because they can't be closed up because they can't be open all night.
Why?
Because nighttime is bedtime.
Why do I have to go to bed at nighttime?
So you can get some sleep.
Why do you need sleep?
Because you're growing and you grow when you sleep.
Haven't I grown enough? Why?
Well, you are grown because that's the way your body hits when it comes to that.
I didn't understand any of that. Next.
I played my game.
Why was that so confusing?
Because
Chrissy,
a lot of big words were used, and I was confused too.
Why do people use big words?
Because big words are fun for your mouth to say.
Why is it fun?
Because your mouth gets to move a lot, and your mouth likes to move.
Why does my mouth like to move?
Because when you move your mouth, you can make noises.
Why are noises so great? Meredith, you're gone. Why wasn't your answer as cool as that one? Get out of here. So I think we're getting Sean next.
Yeah.
Why is Sean taking so long to get here?
Actually, he is here, but he takes so long to get here because he has to drive for so long, and he can't push the pedal because apparently he doesn't want to drive fast.
What? Why is Sean's answer so long?
Because Sean thought he won if he used a lot of words.
Why did you use so many words?
Because I end long conversations and sentences.
Why does he have such long conversations and sentences?
Because he's writing a book and he's trying to practice having a lot of words on the page.
Why are you writing a book?
I'm writing a book because I can't remember things. And I'm writing the book so I can remember things more clearly.
Why do you have to remember things?
Because otherwise you don't remember when you're playing marriage counselor what happened to the problem.
You're fired. I don't like marriage counselors. They're all confusing. Why do I have to wait so long for people's faces to come on here?
Because technology takes a while.
Why does technology take so long?
Because people have bad internet connections, it slows down for how long their TV works because it's called lag.
Why do you have lag?
Because I live in scenic nowhere in the middle of the woods.
Where is scenic nowhere?
Scenic nowhere is in the Middle West.
Where's the Midwest?
It's not all the way the west like California, but it's not all the way over here like Virginia, so it's kind of that like empty cornfield in the middle.
Why do we live in cornfields?
We live in cornfields so we can grow crops.
I don't want to eat a rock. Get out of here. It's Haley's turn. Why didn't you bring ice cream for everybody?
Because it's mine.
Why is it your ice cream?
Because her birthday's coming up, so she gets special birthday ice cream.
Wait a minute, why is it your birthday?
The thing? Because I
I think that ice cream froze her brain.
Oh no!
And Steve.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Nice job, you guys. That was a lot of fun. You know what? It seems like Sean planned to write a book. And right now, I'm planning to write a book too, because we're going to play a game called Typewriter. Typewriter is this really old thing that used to sit there that you could put paper in and then type. But if you made a single mistake, you were in trouble. You had to throw the whole thing away. So we're going to play that game right now, which myself and hopefully one of you are going to be writing a story. So I'm going to need somebody who's going to help be my muse during this story. I'll go to you, ask for things to move my story along. And as I'm writing, I'm going to call out certain of these actors and they're going to play the characters and go ahead in that. Jonathan, if I put whiteout on it, then it gets stuck in the typewriter. Don't you know you don't want whiteout inside the ribbon? Do you know what that turns out to be? You get a gray paper. Anyway, is there any?
Well, you got to put the whiteout on afterwards, not before. I mean, come on.
Oh, well, hey, everybody's got their choices in how they use their whiteout. Anyway, is there anybody to help me write a story? It looks like Andrea would like to play. So I'm going to find Andrea there and add her to my grouping. Hello, Andrea. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, where I'm supposed to look. I'm looking over here. Hi, Andrea. Okay. It's in reverse, so it messes me up. You think you're looking this way, but you're not. You're looking that way.
Okay.
That's really messy. Anyway, Andrea, we're going to write a story. And while we get this story ready, there's going to be people and they're going to be putting a single word in the chat. So see how many single words they put into that chat. So during the story, as I'm writing, I'm going to go to you for different suggestions of things I'll need. And you just go ahead and answer those. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Fantastic. So I gave some people time to write things in the chat and they were awesome about doing it. Cool. So it looks like, you know what? I need some words from the board to back me up here. Chrissy, what haven't we used yet?
Elsa.
Elsa.
Magic.
Right. Elsa Magic. And
We also had the word quick and efficient.
quick and efficient. You know what? I'd like to know more about efficient snow. So we're going to write a story, Andrea, called The Most Efficient Snow. Does that sound fair?
Sounds good.
All right, so I'm going to pretend to type on my keyboard without accidentally typing on my keyboard, because if I do that, then this happens in the chat. So let me get this efficient snow story started. We're going to start with actually the Snow Queen that was played by Jonathan. And of course, the Snow Queen's best friend and kind of minion as well. Oh, okay. We got completely replaced by Jonathan because he doesn't want to hear the story from us. So well, you're not going to make Jonathan play that role anymore. If people would stop helping, cool. All right. So we're going to have the Snow Queen played by Chrissy, because Chrissy's next to Jonathan. And what was the Snow Queen's minion's name?
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob, which we're going to give Jonathan another chance to see if he can operate Zoom. And he will play Billy Bob. All right, fantastic. All right, cool. It was a warm summer eve, but in came the Snow Queen, and she brought a cold front with her. As they rode the sleigh down through the wind of the cold front, we saw that the little town below really needed snow quickly. So obviously, the conversation went like this.
Why, Billy Bob, that town is looking rather warm down there.
Well, unfortunately, Your Majesty, I like to go by William Robert, but that's quite all right. We're actually having a problem with the compressors for the precipitation evaporators.
Oh, why, I think that's something a little bit of magic could help out with.
Or an engineer, Your Majesty.
Well, those are quite hard to come by, and magic is so much quicker and more efficient.
You know, it was actually at that moment down in the town, we actually got to meet the engineer who was down there. He was played by Eric. And then the engineer had a minion as well. What was the minion of the engineer? They had a very specific job, Andrea.
Yeah, potato planter.
You're right. Mallory, the potato planter, was with Eric, the engineer, and they were discussing about how this town did not have enough icy roads.
Yeah, so I noticed that this town, as far as roads go, not that icy.
I got to be telling you, you're right about that. I mean, the potatoes are doing great in the warm weather, but I want more icy roads.
Always on about the potatoes. Hey, I have an idea. What if we use the potatoes in the train engine, and that way we don't have to be on the roads, and we solve 2 problems with 1 potato?
Oh, that's an excellent idea. You know, I've got to go pick a couple more potatoes. I think we're going to need a lot more than the 72 I have. So I'm going to pick some more.
You know, I'm getting a little lost. I feel like Irishmen with potatoes is just, it's too obvious. Andrea, they had a completely different heritage with an accent. What was that again?
Doggish.
Doggish. You're right. Let's take that whole scene again, but in Doggish.
So I'm noticing that these roads, not only are they not that icy, but they are very clean. So people have been picking up after you.
Oh, yeah. They're very clean roads. Very clean roads. Oh, squirrel. Oh, potatoes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're really clean roads. It'd be fun if there was ice to like slide on.
Focus. You know, I was thinking that if these roads are so clean and ice-free, we're not going to be able to use our dog sled.
We won't be able to use the dog sled. Oh, but I like the dog sled because then I get to run really, really, really fast.
I like it because I get to stand there and crack a whip.
Now, all right, so we've got those 2 established, but we really need someone who hates snow. So who would really hate snow?
The toothpaste fairy.
You're right. Meredith, the toothpaste fairy, was on the job, and she decided that she should come in and foil the entire plan. Let's hear her plot. I'm going to type her without mute on.
Real bad time over here with all this snow. I can't take it no more. In fact, I'm not gonna take it ever again. I'm gonna plan something real good. I'm gonna take all of people's teeth. Yeah, people's teeth.
Now she was a very angry. What was it that the Snow Queen did to her when they were little children?
Threw a thesaurus at her.
Threw a thesaurus at her. Yeah, let's go back. I need to get some backstory in here. So clearly we'll do a flashback and see what happened in their childhood.
Oh, Snow Queen, I'm so glad that we're the best of friends.
Best friends would pick each other first for the kickball team.
But why? Why would you portray me with these words?
Because there are so many words for why I'm so mad at you in my heart.
You know what? I take these words and I'm gonna use them against you one day. I'm gonna find a way to use all the words, and so when we meet again, I'm gonna use them all.
And that's actually the point where we get to each actually meet Meredith's character and John's character as she begins attacking with words. What was the first word she said? It meant so much, Andrea.
Light bulb.
Light bulb, indeed.
Light bulbs. That's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna send you some light bulbs, and then I hope that all the filaments are broken. And then on top of that, when you go ahead and you put the light bulbs in the thing, that it doesn't work, so you're lost in the dark.
Well,
Your Majesty, we could use the light bulbs, but if you could see if they were LED, since we are striving for efficiency now.
well, I've got some ice ED light bulbs right here.
Great. That
I'm
always
gonna take
helps
those.
with electricity.
You know, it was at this point I realized that this story would not really work unless the Snow Queen and her evil nemesis had a duet.
I I've been thinking about that thesaurus that I threw at you when we were very young.
You did that and I had a sore butt. I thought you would be my best friend, but I had a sore butt.
Every word we said, every mean thing that we did, well, maybe we can forget and be the friends we were meant to be.
Maybe I forgive. Can be friends again, and I think we can take over the world. Take out their teeth.
With my ice and your toothpaste beside us, they all will know that we're the best duo there ever could be.
And scene. Fantastic. Man, I can't wait until we could do that in person again. Oh, that was so much of an epic. Speaking of epic, I think Jonathan has some words for us.
So, my friends, I've got good news, I've got bad news. The bad news is we have come to the end of the 7 o'clock show, but the good news is we've got one more game. One more game, and because, you know what? I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I like that song. I think we should just a good old game of Do Run. So, Meredith, why don't you take it away?
Sang about Moana tonight. A do run, 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 a do run, run.
It was the only thing we could do. That's why we knew it was right. A do run, 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 a do run, run, a doobie doo, yeah.
And we had some fun, a doobie doo, yeah.
We got lost and then we're on the run, a doobie doo, yeah.
But now we're hanging out in the sun. A do run, 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 a do run, run.
Great being out here. It's very warm. A do run, 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 a do run, run.
Daniel said something about bees that swarm. A do run, 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 a do run, run, a doobie doo, yeah.
It's Haley's birthday in 15 days, a doobie doo, yeah.
We'll all be partying every way. A doobie doo, yeah.
And soaking up some of them rays. A do run, 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 a do run, run.
Did you know the sun makes you turn all pruny? A do run, 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 a do run, run.
We had some laughs and acted really loony. A do run, 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 a do run, run, a doobie doo, yeah.
I'm lost in the dark. A doobie doo, yeah.
But don't you worry, we won't be in the dark. A doobie doo, yeah.
But we heard Chrissy's dog go bark. A do run, 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 a do run, run.
Oh, I really like the accent that Meredith used. A do run, 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 a do run, run.
The duet they both sang made me need tissues. A do run, 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 a do run, run, a doobie doo, yeah.
Yeah, we had a tooth party. A doobie doo, yeah.
And no one happened to farty. A doobie doo, yeah.
But it's all I could see. A do run, 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 a do run, run.
I will strive for efficiency. A do run, 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 a do run, run.
That's why I'm gonna swim in the sea. A do run, 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 a do run, run, a doobie doo, yeah.
We'll do it, you and me. A doobie doo, yeah.
Hey, look, my knee. A doobie doo, yeah.
With our fam, Haley. A do run, 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 a do run, run,
run. Yay! How about that, huh? Well, I guess it's really early, but happy birthday in 15 days, Haley. And thank you guys so much for coming out here. As my guys drop off to the side, I'll cover a few things as we are going through. Folks, speaking of birthday parties, did you know you can hire us for birthday parties? You can. Simply go to our website, bringyourownimprov.com, and go in the contact section, or you can look at the book us section to see the details. We can do Zoom parties, and it's a lot of fun. Also, if you really like this show, tell people about it, because the more people that hear about it, the more who want to come to it, and they can join and they can play. It is a ton of fun. If you're out there on Facebook, thank you so much for watching. And we'll be back next week. And next time you can join and play. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe because those are things that you're supposed to do. And obviously, we want to thank all those volunteers out there that were playing with us tonight. We want to thank our fam, Haley. We do. We have a 9 o'clock show after this, but Haley can't attend. So feel free to attend if you're 13 and over. But for now, Haley, congratulations being our fam. And I want to thank this cast one more time. My name's been Daniel, and that's all right because I had some funnier people here because I had Eric.
I'm covered in ladybugs.
I got Meredith.
I'm gonna take out some teeth.
I had Chrissy.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Mallory.
Gotta downgrade my degree to finger paints.
And of course, Jonathan.
Daniel promised I could play the Snow Queen tonight.
Thank you very much. Thanks all the volunteers. Thank you all.